Luigi Mangione's lawyers say they will file a motion to dismiss the death penalty after the Justice Department has denied claims that two of its employees jeopardized Luigi Mangione's chance at a fair trial. Last month, the staffers reposted a video on X of President Trump saying that Mangione, quote, shot someone in the back as clear as you're looking at me. The DOJ's Deputy Director of Public Affairs added to his repost that Trump is, quote, absolutely right.
Mangione's lawyers argue that government officials' repeated public remarks about this case violate court orders and could influence potential jurors. Mangione pleaded not guilty to all the federal and state charges in connection to December's murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Joining us now for more on this, NBC News legal analyst Misty Marris. Misty, first, just what are the legal implications if you have sitting DOJ officials commenting on a case that they are not directly involved in?
Right. So there is an issue here, and it relates back to a rule in the Southern District, New York. It's a rule that says that no side, prosecution or defense, can make extrajudicial statements about a case. So let's go back to this case. The judge in this case back in April issued a court order that said, you prosecutors are required to tell the highest levels of the DOJ that they are bound by this local rule. I want to make sure Pam Bondi has read this rule, so no more statements are made. Now the defense, with these posts, say this was violated, and the prosecutors are now trying to make this distinction. What is the rule that I practice in this jurisdiction? It's very strict. Not only the lawyers are bound by it, also any non-lawyer personnel are as well. So prosecutors trying to make this argument. In an extreme case, it could result in dismissal of the case because of prejudice to the defendant about his guilt. I don't think we're going to see that yet, but I do not think Judge Garnett, having been before her, is going to like this too much.
No, not at all. And I think that that gets to the defense's case here. What is the likelihood that the judge would actually dismiss a case this big with the type of evidence that we've already seen publicly, the surveillance videos, based on this extrajudicial communication?
So the defense has made a motion to dismiss, and they're supplementing it with all of these new things that they say happened since their filing. Part of that argument is not only just these extrajudicial remarks that are made, but it's the way that this case actually got into the courtroom. Pam Bondi making a statement that they're going to be seeking the death penalty, shirking procedures, the defense says, at the DOJ when it comes to capital cases. So this is going to be more in furtherance of that argument. The likelihood of the case getting dismissed, the indictment getting thrown out, I think unlikely. The possibility that the death penalty could be taken off of the table because of some of not only these public remarks, also linking this case to other cases. He was called a left-wing extremist in one of these posts, linking back to Charlie Kirk's death, Tyler Robinson, saying that this is basically putting him in a position that he will not have a fair defense. I think you could see the death penalty taken off the table on this one.
Very interesting. The wonderful Misty Marris. Misty, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Misty.